You're just a machine, an imitation of life. Can Robert paint an army? Can Robert take a grey plastic and turn it into a beautiful masterpiece?
Can you?
Hell yeah!
What a twist!
We're always online, yet rarely with each other. Busy 24/7 and still nothing real to show for it. No finished projects, no real presence, no eye contact. If any of this hits close to home, keep watching. Welcome to Warhammer! Welcome to the chaotic 2026. Your first act in Warhammer is not a purchase, it's an identity pick. You are drawn to space marines or tyrannies not by logic, but by something primal. Aesthetics, vibe, trauma, unresolved childhood issues, who knows? Warhammer factions are archetypes. They resonate with who we are or who we want to be. And then comes war. Not as a required reading, but as a doorway into a messy, uncaring, and beautiful universe. In a world built on 2-second dopamine hits, deep war becomes a luxury. Slow immersion, no autoplay, no next video. Starting Warhammer isn't about buying just a box, it's stepping into a story and placing yourself inside of it. Attention is the new luxury. If you can sit for 20 minutes and do one task, you're already elite. Painting is not fast dopamine, it's the opposite of TikTok brain. One brushstroke at a time, one highlight, one decision, it forces you to stay present. It lowers anxiety. It's meditation, except you get cool models afterwards. In 2026, miniature painting is basically mental health with heavy boulders. Modern work is abstract. Emails, meetings, tabs, Excel, more tabs. You spend all day thinking and nothing exists when the laptop shuts. Warhammer gives you something real. Plastic in hand, paint on thumb, ruined brush on your mouse. You know the drill. Your hands create and your mind slows, and suddenly that little guy exists because you made him exist. That's priceless. AI can write a poem. AI can generate art. AI can pretend to be Shakespeare on command. But AI cannot paint your mini, choose the color scheme, experience pride when it looks better than expected. Warhammer is human by design, imperfections and all. Painting isn't about the result, it's about the state you enter while doing it, about control in a chaotic world. Loneliness is trending harder than Space Marines on release week. Remote work, digital friendships, 3 days typing replies. Warhammer breaks that. One table, one real eye contact, dice betrayals. So much fun that someone spills noon oil paint. This is not just gaming's connection. And if we are talking about psychology, let's bring in Professor Grimdark New Boat Wonder Bolter. Thank you, let's talk about Maslow's hierarchy of needs, a ladder every human climbs, consciously or not. Level 1, food, water and sleep. Basic survival. Level 2, security, a roof, a paycheck, not worrying about heresy at 3 a.m. But then things get interesting. Warhammer launches us straight to the third level, belonging. But to get there, you have to step outside the frame. And now it's cut to reality. A hobby store or local club isn't just shelves with space, it's a social ecosystem. Level 4, esteem. In Warhammer, respect isn't about your job title or bank account. At the table, you're just another general. Maybe you're a SEAL, maybe you stack cucumbers at a supermarket. Once the dice roll, everyone's equal. Wargamers respect skill, painted armies, improvements, the effort you put in. Not your watch, not your car, just the work of your hands and brain. And at the top, self-actualization. Warhammer delivers this like a quest chain. First purchase, a starter box, a small squad, or 2-player set with a friend. Cheap or premium doesn't matter, you started. Second, building your army, clipping sprues, assembling poses, discovering your painting style. Lasting turns into personality. You create something that didn't exist before. Leveling up, painting nights, workshop events at your store. You learn, fame, improve, and enjoy the journey. And the final stage, you play. Your freshly painted army stands on the battlefields. Dice clatter, tension rises, someone screams for the Empire unironically, and suddenly you're part of a story, not watching, living it. That's fulfillment. That is the top of the pyramid. Thank you, Grimdaria. Most video games trap you forever. Daily quests, battle passes, infinite grind. Warhammer. Games end. Stories conclude. Campaigns wrap. You play because you want to, not because an algorithm needs your engagement to sell shampoo ads. Where that teaches and makes great memes in wargaming. Dice backstab you, plans implode, your army evaporates like the millennials' hopes and dreams. But here, failure is shared, funny, memorable. You learn resilience, patience, emotional control. Progress is slow but physical, visible, and yours. You can start small. One box, one brush, one Saturday. Yeah, sweater, boom! Entire armies, tournaments, paint styles, road debates at 3 a.m. People come to Warhammer at 14 or 40 and stay. You can leave and you can return. No judgment, no algorithm decay. This isn't just a hobby, it's a community anchoring people in a disconnected world. Warhammer isn't escapism. In 2026, it's a way back to focus, craft, people, and meaning. A machine can create a symphony, but it doesn't know the silence before the first brushstroke. It doesn't feel the thrill of perfect highlight. It doesn't curse when metallic paint refuses to wash off for 3 days. It can't enjoy a game at the table with real friends. But you can. And maybe this is a moment to start. This was Paintinator X, and may your paint never run out.